Hey, YouTube. What's up, y'all? Back with another video. Semen retention video. What's up? Let's go. Uh, man, much love to all you guys who have been tapping in and commenting on my videos and, telling me that, you can relate and just, man, a lot of love for all you guys, bro. I really appreciate everybody that has been commenting and just giving me feedback, and then also, giving me, your opinion on a lot of this stuff too. You know what I mean? I'm just one person, so I have my own experience, and then I just try to let it out on these videos, because I believe that semen retention is like a lonely path. It's lonely, so it's essential for us, that we have each other and that we can, tap in with each other and talk about a lot of this shit. I think that God's got us hooked up like this for a reason. This community and using YouTube to, it's crazy. We almost got a little brotherhood going on here. Everybody, all the retainers on YouTube, and there's tons of semen retention channels. It's just a testament to how powerful it is. A lot of people think that it's bullshit and it's placebo and all this stuff, but man, we all know the truth. You know what I mean? I'm trying to talk a little bit louder because you guys have said that the volume in my videos is down. So I'm trying my best to maybe just speak up a little bit because I can't do anything about it right now. I mean, I film these on an iPad, so it's just the speaker. Maybe I can get a microphone or something like that in the future, but I'm just gonna try to speak up. Hopefully it's a little better. So, you guys, this video, the topic is going to be that females can feel our presence. When you go on semen retention, you can basically walk into a room, and for some reason, you are going to stick out. And that's simply because you are retaining your life force. You know what I'm saying? You're going to stick out. You're going to set yourself apart from other guys, other dudes out here, and it's going to be in a lot of different ways. I'm going to try to break it down, but essentially you're going to set yourself apart from the rest of the guys out here, and you are going to have just a brand new swagger. Your game and everything like about yourself is going to change. All right, I'm going to try to break this down a little bit, but essentially, you guys, when we go on semen retention and we start to retain, first and foremost, I like to touch on this a lot, but there is going to be something going on where, something in the spiritual realm that we can't even see. Okay, when we decide to retain our life force, we got all that testosterone, it hits our bloodstream, it's coursing through our body. We're starting to emit pheromones, you guys. Females have this as well, but men, we have these things called pheromones, and it's basically like little signals that are emanating off our body that we can't see. Obviously, it's in a realm that we can't see with the naked eye, but it's definitely something that our bodies are emitting, and it's going to females, and they're able to pick up on that. And basically, when you retain, your pheromones are going crazy. That's part of the science behind it, is that, it increases our pheromones, and it makes women notice us, and, they're going to essentially be more attractive. It's almost like when you wear cologne, and women, they start to get, however, feel some type of way. It's basically how it is with semen retention. It's like we have on this secret cologne. It's that SR cologne, that secret stuff that you got to ask the homie in the back for, you know what I'm saying? Get that special cologne. So that's pretty much what we're wearing all the time when we're on semen retention. And it's one of those things that's, it's hard for me to explain personally because I don't know the science behind it, but I know that that's a fact. It's a fact that our pheromones are kicking up, and it's due to the increased testosterone. You know what I'm saying? It's due to all the vitamins and nutrients that are coming into our body, and that testosterone that we're harnessing while we retain. That's our secret mojo in life, you guys. That's like our magical juice as men. You know, women don't have testosterone, they have estrogen. We have testosterone. It's our magical stuff that's inside our body, you guys, that makes us spiritual men. And as soon as we decide to retain and hold on to that stuff, you know, all of the areas in our life are going to improve. You know what I'm saying? So that's the number one thing that I think is, you know, that we remember. You know, that we got that spiritual cologne on. That pheromones are up. You know what I mean? Metaphysical stuff. And this stuff is happening without any of the other stuff that I'm about to mention. You know, this is just boom, our presence. You don't even have to say anything. It's emitting off our bodies, you guys. So it's something that we can't even control. So that's the first thing. So that's going to set you apart, just that alone. The second thing is going to be your energy, you guys. Your energy that you have from retaining. You know, all this stuff that's going on behind the scenes, all this stuff that we're doing. So retention essentially forces you to take a look at yourself. Okay, so you take a look at yourself and you're going to start to feel a lot better about yourself. You know, you're going to start to love yourself more. Your self-care is going to go up. You know, you're going to have better hygiene. Maybe you're going to get some nice clothes. You're going to start looking better. You know, all these areas are going to improve because of our self-love. So, you know, when we start to go around in social situations, you guys, you know, you're going to be noticed, you know, as someone who is well put together. You know, I don't know, I've had past versions of myself that are kind of like, you know, I was kind of looking a little bummy out here. You know, I was, you know, smoking a lot of weed, partying a lot, and just kind of, you know, I would grow my hair long and just like have a scruffy beard, long beard, and just kind of like rocking that whole look. And, you know, I don't know how much women like that kind of a thing. You know what I'm saying? A lot of women like guys to be well put together and, you know, look clean and smell good and all this type of stuff, you guys. You know, it's a sign that you love yourself. You know, it's a sign that you actually take care of yourself, number one. And they're going to take that as a sign that you'll be able to take care of them, you know what I'm saying, as a partner, or, you know, if you end up in a relationship with them or whatever. That's the kind of stuff that women look for. So if they see you and you have high self-care, you know, that's a sign for them to be attracted. That's a major sign for them to be attracted to you. So self-care is going to go up. You're going to be noticed. You know what I mean? The third thing that I wanted to mention is you're going to develop an attitude of pretty much, you know, that tunnel vision. You know, your tunnel vision, you're going to be focused. So this is my experience, you guys. So essentially, retention has got me into a thing. So I'm going to let you guys into my life a little bit. My favorite things to do, you know, obviously I work. So I work 40 hours a week, but I also, you know, I like to go to the gym. That's one of my things. And then I like to make these videos, and then I like to make podcasts, you know, about semen retention, helping people and stuff, bro. And there's a couple other things I like to do. I play basketball. Yeah. There's other stuff I like to do. But essentially what I just mentioned is like I'm pretty much like hyper focused on this stuff, you know, and semen retention has got me into a mode where I wake up every day and like this is just what I'm into, you know. It's just go mode, and you know I'm set. It's almost like, you know, I've found the lane that I'm supposed to be in, and now it's just all about, you know, moving forward and getting this stuff done. So this kind of stuff is making me feel so good, and just happy that I've found, you know, an outlet to express myself and to do the things that I love to do. And, you know, so every single day, you guys, feels like a productive day on semen retention. You know, semen retention makes you extremely productive, and it makes you creative, and it makes you, you just have a lot of energy to get things done, you guys. Let me know. I know you guys feel me, but like, it's really on a whole nother level. So like, once you start to do these things, you guys, you start to develop this attitude of like, women, you know, kind of take a back seat. So it's like, we start to not care as much, you know, about the females, about the whole getting a female, you know. I'm not going to say everyone, because there are definitely a lot of guys that fall off the path that way with a girl, or you know, maybe they're using semen retention just for female attraction, you know, God forbid, because that's a horrible way to go about this, you know, spiritual practice. That's what semen retention is, you guys. This is an ancient spiritual practice to eliminate lust and connect us with God. So it's like, yeah, if you're doing that stuff, it's pretty much you're pretty much a poser, dude. You know, you're doing it for the wrong reasons, the fake reasons, and it's just, yeah, I'm not into all that. You know, I like to talk about the real stuff. I like to talk about improving as men, connecting with God, and just developing as men and progressing and growing. You know what I mean? So, back to what I was saying. You know, it's going to get you into a zone where, like, that stuff, you know, all this stuff, your goals and your dreams and all these things, like, you know, being a good worker, whether you work for someone or you own your own business, you know, being the best worker that you could be at work, you know, whatever you're doing to make ends meet, you know, you're going to be focused on being good in that department. Second thing is your, you know, whatever you do as a hobby, you know, creatively. For me, I make the videos and I make podcasts. So, you know, I put all my energy into this stuff. You know, I'm passionate about it. And then other stuff like the gym, you know, I have goals in the gym too. You know, I want to put on some weight, you know, put on some muscle and get leaner and stuff like that, you know. So I'm working towards all these goals and I'm super hyper focused on all this stuff. So it's like, you know, semen retention just gets you locked in. It gets you locked in. You know, I know you guys feel me, but like, yeah, it really makes women take a back seat. Really take a back seat. So it's like, bro, you become this person who's just like, man, like you're setting apart from all the other guys because all the other guys are putting females before this stuff. They're putting females before their hobbies, before their goals, before connecting with God. You know, they're making females into their God. They're putting females on pedestals and they're making, you know what I mean? They're becoming simps and you know, all the girls can pick up on this, you guys. So it's like, you're going to stick out because you're going to come around the females and they're going to notice that you really don't give a fuck. You know, you're going to treat them like regular human beings, you know, because that's how it is. When you quit masturbating and going on the websites, you know, women end up transferring from that mindset of like, you look at them like they were a piece of meat and now you look at them like a real human being, you know. I know it's crazy to say that, but that's literally how it is because those websites put a spell on us, you guys, and they make us objectify women, and we start to look at women really weird and creepy, you know. So once you quit, it goes back to normal, you know. It goes back to the way God had intended it to be, where we look at women like, you know, maybe you're our friend or our sister or something like that. You know, you respect women a lot more. You're not just thinking about sex. So that is going to put you in a certain energy field to where like they pick up on it. You know what I mean? They pick up on all that stuff. So they're going to be able to tell the difference between you, someone who treats them with respect and like a regular human being, versus that other guy who is just like flirting with them constantly, looking at their boobs and their ass and looking, you know what I'm saying? They're going to be able to notice the difference between you and someone who's like thinking about sex all the time. So, and that's going to make you, it's going to put you higher up than them, you know, because you're showing respect, and real women want that. You know, not all of them. You know, like the girls who are definitely scandalous out here and sleeping around and doing that kind of stuff. And then maybe you probably might intimidate them. You know, because you're too real. You know, you're too real. You're showing too much respect. They'd rather have someone who wants to treat them like an object because they're far gone too. You know, this can happen to the females as well. So, if you really want to attract like a good woman, this is the way to do it. You know what I mean? So that's pretty much my 3 major tips as to why we're going to be sticking out and why we're going to be, you know, we're going to set the bar. We're going to be, you know, ahead of the pack as far as like when we go places, you know, women are going to notice us, you know, because 1, we have pheromones. 2, we have all the energy. We have hyper focus. And 3, we are going to be so focused on ourselves, we're not going to care about the females, you know. So it's going to create a vibe where, you know, we're very focused on ourselves, we're very driven, we're very respectful, we're very confident, You know what I'm saying? We're very solid individuals put together. And, you know, we're going to have that mysterious vibe too, because we're not going to be like everyone else. So they're going to be like, damn, like what's going on with this guy? You know, let me see what's going on with him. Let me dig into where he's at. And then they'll, you know what I mean? Get to see what's up, get to pick our brain a little bit and see that we're, you know, set apart from a lot of these guys. And like, you know, we actually have different goals and we're different morals and values, put God first, you know, real solid masculine individuals out here once you go on semen retention. So that's the message that I wanted to give. You know what I mean? We're going to be set apart with these girls out here, and they're going to be able to notice. So it's all about how we handle that. It's all about how we, yeah. Once you have that, you know, you can kind of pick and choose who you want in your energy field, because you're probably going to be getting a lot of attraction, and you're going to be getting, you know, way more than you used to. So, all right, fellas, that's it for the video. Much love, and yeah, might make another one tonight. Who knows? But if not, everybody stay strong. I really appreciate all you guys for all the comments and stuff. Go check out my podcast with my boy Spirit War Martin. It's on Spotify. It's called Unchained. And it's basically just like these videos. It's all about semen retention, life experience, female attraction, relationships. It's, you know, everything. Pretty much just about life as a retainer. That's how I would explain it, you know. Life on semen retention. That's pretty much the podcast. It's called Unchained, you know, unchained from society and the websites and all these toxic behaviors that we all indulge in, you know, before we get to this point. So it's about being unchained. So go check it out. It's on Spotify. And really appreciate you guys. Really appreciate all you guys. So, all right. Until the next one, y'all stay strong. Much love and God bless. Peace.